Hello and welcome back to the 25Ks in GeoGuessr. This week for week 5 we're switching over to North America, and for the first map of that continent I decided that we're going to go with Mexico, which is probably my favorite country to play on the continent. Doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be easy. My high score on the map is apparently 24-7-3-5, but only 19 minutes, so we're going to have a bit more time today if we need it. Going to be playing map is Mexico map. It apparently does assure that there is something around to help you for pinpointing, so we shouldn't have a repeat of Chile of round 5 there. So let's hope that's actually the case and there's not some location that snuck in there that turns out to be not quite as possible to pinpoint, but we'll see. So let's just get it started in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh. Yeah, alright. Wasted a couple of seconds there at the beginning. Alright, it starts with a sign there. I mean, that's something. Chetumal and Merida. There's Chetumal. Alright, and Merida on the 184. That's interesting. It says both of them are... Oh, I guess... I don't know, maybe this... Okay, that means we have to be somewhere along the 184 up here. Can't be down there. Okay. So let's see if we can figure out which town we're in. Shouldn't be too difficult. Do those street signs actually say which town it is? Unlikely. What about this? Just tells us we're in Yucatan. Municipio de Peto. Here we are. There we go. And... what was that? That's Calle 28, and this is Calle Blurry. Calle 33. Okay, so we're a bit over there on Calle 33, where it meets up with Calle 28. There's 33. And Calle 28 is this one. There's 28. Yeah, this is this one. Meets up here. What do we have here? Casa de Empeño. Is that this? No, not quite. I mean, how far did we actually travel? Not too far. This corner has something called Dominguez, something like that. Dominic's, okay. What's that? There's the pharmacy, so we're definitely around here somewhere. How far is it to the next street over there? Again, not too far. But I would hope this would be slightly easy to pinpoint. There's an entrance to somewhere here. Hotel. Anything else here? What's to the south? It's a slightly smaller building. Unfortunately, there's no houses on the map itself here. So what we're going to do first is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe 5.5. And to the other side, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe 5.5. So it should be about midway, which is interesting. I would have put us way over there. Mexico being a relatively big country should also give us a bit of leeway. I would put us slightly over here. Supposedly big building here. That just... wait. I need to make sure. Now that I think about it. Calle 33 goes that way. Calle 28. This doesn't look like a major... oh, why did I even make sure this is the right building? I just wanted to really make sure I didn't mix the two up. But, alright, yeah. Okay, we're in a curve. It makes it a little bit easier to pinpoint than what we just had. Because, as usual, in quite a few countries... the POIs on the map and what you actually see in GeoGuessr doesn't necessarily match up because there can be quite a bit of difference in terms of when the imagery has been taken and well, the map data should be up to date normally. Where did the signs go? What a joke! If you go on this road, the signs aren't really here, and if you go on this road, these signs aren't here. Iguala. Let me actually... you know what? We'll try like this. Okay, the signs disappear either way. Alright, and I unfortunately cannot see what these signs say. So I'm gonna hope these mention what they are. Iguala on the 95 and Filo de Caballo. Quickly show me what that is, maybe I recognize that. Taxco in 104 kilometers probably. I know Taxco. I don't know where it is. I've forgotten that. That much is clear. It should be somewhere near Mexico City. I feel like, just based on landscape. But where's the 95? There's the 90. There's Iguala. There's Taxco. I remember it again. No, it says that's 104 kilometers away, and it probably means it's towards the north here. Alright, what did that sign say again? It said Iguala also to the north, and that matches. And Filo de Caballo. This is quite a long road. And I cannot see Filo de Caballo anywhere here. So we're going to explore a bit more. Ponte Casa Verde. Probably too small of a river for me to find. What do we have on the other side that would probably be useful as well to look at? Oh. That was probably useless then. Puente del Canal. Carretera Cuernavaca and Chilpancingo. And yeah, Chilpancingo. How far is that? Yeah, I'm not surprised that that's here. Could it actually be this road here? I feel like that makes sense, but I'd like to know the river to confirm that, and... well, I don't. Where does this road lead? Just to check, is there anything like Filo de Caballo here? No, there isn't. Okay. Which direction do we go, though? Assuming it actually is here. I think going... neither direction looks particularly great. Let's actually check by road direction. Could it match up? What's that sign gonna say? Wait, north is the 95 as well. Or like northwest. That seems strange to me. But okay. And yeah, Chilpancingo is 33, so we're way closer there. And 104 to Taxco, or Taxco? I don't even know. So I think that would work relatively well if we're here. Okay, it then goes, it sort of makes a curve towards the south and almost bends around the whole way, which matches up. It also matches with the river that's following the road here. Excuse me. And then it sort of goes straight south here. And it should make another turn. I'm gonna go look at that next turn, and once I see it, I'll be 100% convinced that this is indeed where we are. And it is. Alright. So, we went north here. Went east. North again. East again. Then we made a bit of a turn and went to the main road. So we went north, east, again, bit of a turn, main road. So we're at the first turn. Here. Just to confirm. I feel like confirming around here would have been the quicker way to do it. Yeah, there's the 180 turn, and it curves all the way back around and makes another sort of a hairpin turn over there. Yep. I never stopped the time for round one. Well, whatever. I'll see if I can edit it somehow. Alright, what do we have here? It looks relatively dry. Dry is always a good indicator that you're relatively far north in Mexico. There's a bunch of things that you could find here. probably the most helpful would be a state somewhere to start off with. You can also find area codes. Mexico does use area codes in their phone numbers, but the question is, how often do you find phone numbers in Mexico? And are they useful? Here it says 7, 14, 15, 16. Is that a phone number with an area code? Considering this says 8, 7 something, I would assume not. Mexico, unfortunately, not quite as clear with which numbers make up an area code and which don't, as Brazil, for example. So, we've made it out of town around here. Does that say anything, or is that just an ad again? It doesn't really say anything great. Do I really want to continue this direction? Does that say 87 again? It does, I think. Okay, so now I'm slowly getting convinced 8 might be the area code around here. Or like the area codes start with an 8. Obviously, area codes more than just one digit in Mexico. I'm not entirely sure if all of them are 3 digits, but I know a lot of them are. If the 8 is in fact the area code, I think it was 871 actually. But 8 in and of itself signifies this area of Mexico up here, somewhere there. Which gives us a slightly smaller search radius if we eventually do find out what the town was called. Which I hope we will, because otherwise it's going to be a struggle. Baracaldo and El Dolar, probably the Mexican 92. Those can say the state on them, but this one in particular probably doesn't. Can I find the 92 here? Doesn't necessarily look like it. Baracaldo and El Dolar. I feel like I recognize El Dolar from something. I'm not 100% sure though. And, well, considering I can't see the 92, I'm going to expand my search radius back to pretty much everywhere for a bit, just to make sure. Because you never know. It might just be, by pure coincidence, the same start for a phone number twice. But I can't find the 92 anyway. So I'll go back up here and I'll look for other things. The question is just how many other things will we find? Those northern parts of Mexico aren't necessarily well known for their abundance of signs, as you can see right here. And even if we do come into contact with any other signs, Municipio de Matamoros, Ejido. Interesting. Anguilita. What does the other sign say? Matamoros, okay. Another town I feel I recognize. But, yeah, that fortunately it doesn't really help you in GeoGuessr. Totally know where the town is. No, can't find it. Matamoros. Montemorelos is close. I want to have one more look here. It can't be that difficult to find, can it? Probably can be if you're looking in the wrong area, which I don't know if I am. La Parrita. Did we see that somewhere, or did I just imagine that? I probably did imagine that. Should I move in the other direction? Not quite. Not as long as we can get that. Yeah, so I was right. We are in Coahuila. La Rosita and Santa Niño. Alright, so I can at least focus my search rays around here. And be a bit more precise with that. Actually, that's already Nuevo León. What about down here? Still can't see the 92 anywhere. That's the 91. And that's close. It's not quite it though. Probably one of the most frustrating parts of Es Nueva Rosita. Jesus Christ. One of the most frustrating parts of GeoGuessr is knowing it has to be here somewhere, but just not being able to find it. What I could imagine actually being the case is that we're somewhere very close over the border. So I won't completely exclude Nuevo Leon from my search. But still. Does this road have a number? No. You've probably already seen it somewhere, haven't you? There's La Rosita. I just saw Nuevo Rosita and was like, oh, that's the same thing. Oh, there's the actual load. That's... Oh, okay. I always love that. Those kinds of things where you're like, oh, that's the same thing again. And then you immediately see what you were looking for. And then you immediately see another thing you were looking for. I think this is the actual one that I should be looking for. Even though it's on the 53 and I don't really know why. I'm going to have a look. Wait, this is to the south, so I should be looking north of it. Are the other things that I was looking at here? It doesn't really tell me how far in that direction it is. Although, I mean, this is here. There is a road here. I mean, it's not really too far away from the other La Rosita anyway. But I can't find anything else. Okay. This place is awful. Where is that? Carretera Matamoros Filipinas? Filipinas? What does it say? Filipanas? I can't read it. What does this sign say? Santo Niño. To the west. Alright. I think at this point it might be time to actually turn back now. Because there's an interesting turn here actually. Like there's a complete 180. That might be something that stands out on the map eventually once I know roughly where we are. I mean, I do know roughly where we are, but not... Still too rough. Okay, you know what? Going back to the start. Risky, because that means if there's nothing here, then I'm pretty screwed. What does that say? That's just a street name. Okay. At least the street names are nice. Matamoros Torreon. Torreon is over here. All the way over here. Where's there's Matamoros. There's Santo Niño. Is there another La Rosita? I wouldn't be surprised. Ah, Mexico, please. Alright. Okay, here's the street names. Avenida Hidalgo and Avenida Ortega. I'm pretty sure we are in Matamoros. There's Hidalgo. And there's Ortega. Alright. And what do we have here? Whew. I've had easier things to pinpoint before, but we're relatively close here to Gonzales. Yeah. Yes, Simi, here's your pharmacy. What is that? That's one building here. And then we have a building sort of a bit further back, and then we have another building here. And then there's sort of a gap. This gap, perhaps? How far? Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, sort of 4.5 to this. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over there. That might actually fit, yeah. Yes, right there. Okay, nice. Actually remembered to press the button this time. Ciudad Altamirano. Okay, Ruta 2010 again. That's interesting. We've seen that 2 rounds prior. And that was around here. Just out of curiosity. I don't know how long that Ruta 2010 actually is. But it would be pretty cool to just immediately find that. But it doesn't look like I'll be able to. And it probably wouldn't make for a good video anyway. Oh yeah, I know where this is. Just put the marker there, guess 5 times. Great video. 67. Again, I'm not sure if that's a phone number, but if it's 67, it should be up here somewhere. Would I be able to find Altamirano? Probably if I went looking for it. Don't really want to right now. Would take a while of just map searching. What's the actual town called? Parado Turístico del Sombrero Industrial La Pejuela. I think La Pejuela is the town name. And again, it does look very dry. So I don't think Ruta 2010 is something particularly short. I think that might just go throughout all of Mexico, in a sense. Maybe not all the way down to Yucatan, but pretty far. What is that? Wait, did I go past it? Okay, that's just a kilometer marker. Not a kilometer marker, sort of a kilometer sign telling you how fast you can go. This sign could be interesting. Tiringueo. That's the city name of this town here. Is that sign useful? Just walked past it. Is that probably just a river? The bridge. Puente Tiringueo. Well, named after the city it's in. What a surprise. La Pejuela Gro. Is that short for state? I'm not sure if. I mean, we're back around here in Guerrero. I'm not sure if Guerrero would be Gro. I feel like at this point I have to give it a quick look though. Tlapehuala. There's so many towns here. Oh, Altamirano. Tlapehuala. Okay, there it is. So it was around here. Okay, maybe it's not that long after all. Okay, so that definitely wasn't an area code. Good to know. Alright, back to the start. What do we have here? Anything to help me? There is a street name here, but it's way too small and hidden behind a pole in this picture. So it's not great help. Boulevard Cementos Moctezuma. Alright, let's see. Somewhere around here. Wait, let me go back. This is not the most bottom part of the curve. What else do we have here? What is this? Marinela? Is that something that shows up? Potentially. Also probably not at the same time. Well, definitely won't be able to see that. Can I maybe... Okay, that's just genuinely not a road. Pizzas Bella Italia. Yeah, okay. Okay, not bad. But this is at this corner. That means that is Zaragoza. Which means this right here is Morelos. Which means this is right where we start. Does it go through? It totally does go through. We're like slightly further over here. And Estrella de Oro. It's probably what this building is now called. Whether it was called that back then, who knows? But that's what we're guessing. Wait, what? Huh? I'm wasting time here, but I have to check that now. I went east here to Pizza Spella Italia. Oh god. Stop it being blue. I can't stop it being blue. Huh. Is there another Pizza Spella Italia here? No, not at all. All right. I mean, it was kind of a bit. I could have just double checked with the gas station, but that's all right. I'm slightly annoyed at that. Okay. Round 5. Tabasco. I'm pretty sure that is here. Let's just hope that actually means the province and not the condiment. There's a gas station, remember, to double check. There's also a lake to our left, or to our west here, to be more sort of geographically correct. Salon de Fiesta 3PR. Probably just given names and not the actual name of the city / town. Chamizal. It's a pretty big river. Probably not a lake. If I had to take a guess at which of the two it was. Which I don't, but I might as well. What do we have over here? Playa el Bosque. Yeah, by the way, this 913 in this case is the area code. 9 pretty much goes all the way around here until about Veracruz, I think. Excluding Veracruz, although don't quote me on that, it might be included. Materiales. Not helpful. Playa del Bosque. Would a beach... playa obviously means beach. That's not what I meant. Would a river have a beach? I mean, we're on the 180, which is not surprising. Unfortunately, these signs are a bit too washed out. It says Frontera Centro, which is pretty much where I put my marker anyway, because, well, I wouldn't be surprised if this was exactly where we were. Playa del Bosque, that's probably what I can check. Playa del Bosque, yeah, that is here. Alright, so I'm pretty much 100% sure this is the town we are now. If I go north here, there was the Pemex gas station, wasn't there? Yeah, and there's the river. Is it a river? Yeah, it is a river. There's the Pemex. But is that actually what it is? Or is there another one down here maybe? We'll go back. What is this thing? Ferreteria Lima. Not something I can see here. On the other side. Centro de Acopio. Oh, says Frontera right here. Makes sense. Not that I would have known it's a city anyway, but it was there. Escuela Secundaria Estatal. So it's a secondary school here. Kind of don't really see those kinds of things on the map. Do you have street names? Well, this probably wouldn't have one anyway. Oh, we're in Monterrey, definitely. Morelos is a street name here. That should probably be useful. José María Morelos y Pavón. It's probably the right one. And Grupo Financiero Banorte Financial Group. Cámara Nacional de Comercio, Servicio de Turismo. The things don't really show up quite how I'd want them to show up. I guess Mexico is one of those countries where a lot can change, especially in rural areas, in a couple of years since the coverage had been taken. There's a pharmacy, one more. Okay, yeah, this definitely is it. Let's see how many side streets there are until we're at the right place. Oh, not many at all. This was Morelos. Then we have one side street to the west. And then we pretty much have this place here. Which would, I assume, be here. Sort of this gap here symbolizing this gap here. And then a bit further we have this road here. There's one, sort of two buildings. And then there's this building right here, and then there's this building to the south, which, yeah, we're slightly further. Yeah, this is definitely the place. So we're gonna guess there, and we're right, because this time we properly went through the procedures. I can actually stop the timer here, so that it doesn't continue. Properly went through the procedures, and yeah, actually double checked. So that's a bit of a shame, but come on, that was really unfortunate there. That they actually went and put the Bellas Italia pizzeria from here. Wait, no, from here to here. Like so close as well. I wouldn't be complaining if they went and relocated from here to down here and it was just not there anymore, as I assume like 17 others of these shops did. But they actually went ahead and put it 2 streets further. That's almost too funny to be angry about. All right. I hope you enjoyed this week's episode of the 25Ks. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.